toes hit the floor. San Antonio fades, can't wait for more. Dusty roads calling, feel the engines roar. Freedom's rising, that's what I'm headed for. Burning rubber under open skies. Grit and grind where the eagle flies. Leaving the Alamo, it's time to go. Always the dust where the wind does blow. Trading the skyline for the endless plains. West Texas, here I come, no more chains. Got a truck to buy today. Gonna find my own way. Leave San Antonio behind. Rattlesnake warnings, cactus in the haze. Miles of nothing but I ain't faced. Gonna find that truck, built up, rugged grace. West Texas beckons the dust will race. Feel the heat rising from the asphalt streams. Chasing down freedom, living out my wildest dreams. Got a truck to buy today. Gonna find my way.
Oh man, it's hot out here in West Texas today. Check it out, 104. Just passing by some wind farms. We got a lot of wind energy out here in Texas. It's interesting because when you drive past those wind farms at night, all of the red lights on top are blinking in unison over a lot of square miles. It's actually pretty cool to watch. I am making some big changes, and I kind of want to document my process. And I'm hoping that perhaps it might be interesting to some folks. Could be highly boring. I am currently in a rental car. I got a nice one. It's a Jeep Wagoneer. But I didn't rent a Jeep Wagoneer, but that's all they had for me. So thank you, Alamo Rent-A-Car. And I'm heading to Midland, Texas right now. And I'm picking up a 1999 Ford F-350 dually with a 7.3, which is just going to be a freaking awesome truck. It's a 6-speed, and I'm going to pick it up tomorrow morning, throw some tires on the front of it because I think the front tires are not so great, and then I'm going to drive it home back to San Antonio, and then from there all of the big changes will happen. I'm an IT guy. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I have started arguably 4 companies. I've started a regular break-fix IT company back in 1998, and I started a record company, raised some funding for that. I started a telematics company with some of my friends, and then my most recent is a voice-over IP company that I started back in 2012. And 2 years ago, last month in July of 2022, I sold that company, and I took a job at a kind of a startup. It was a gigantic divestiture from another gigantic company, and they needed to build out an entire operations and executive team, and so that's what they did. So I took on a role as head of network engineering, global head. global head of network engineering for that company. And in the beginning, it was great because it really fit into what I love. Startup, there was chaos. You know, I had this massive global task of moving all these labs out of this big company, and we had to build our own labs, and we had to build our own network infrastructure that was global. We didn't really know how the labs were going to be made or how they were going to be used, how the engineers were going to use the labs. So we did the best job that we could, kind of building the network, and I hired and built up a network team. And most of those guys are still with me today. But my time at that company is coming to a close, and I think it's a bittersweet thing. I learned a lot in corporate. You know, I'd never been in corporate. 41 years old, and I've never been in a corporate setting. So it was really cool to know that I could get into a corporate setting, and if I wanted to, I could stay there and do it. The thing is that I didn't want to be in a corporate setting, and so the job I wasn't doing a good job, and I'm a little bit too rebellious, and I want to hang my own shingle, and it's what I've always done. I want to build things, and you know, being in somebody else's company, it's just a paycheck. Even, you know, I mean, it was great when it was a startup, but now that it's not, it's just operations, boring operations crap, and I just can't take it anymore. So I'm extremely grateful, though. Extremely grateful for the time there. But as things unfold, I want to start to give you guys an idea of what it is that I'm up to here. So this morning I rented a car in San Antonio, and my lovely family dropped me off at the airport. I grabbed a car, and I am heading out to Midland, Texas to pick up a Ford F-350 dually, and I think it's all going to kind of I hope it all falls into place from there. Can't say I'm not nervous about what I'm up to here. Woo, it's just getting hotter out here and more desolate. Nothing. Just shrubs and sun. 105. That's West Texas in August. Pretty soon it's going to be shrubs, sun, and oil fields as far as the eye can see. Looks like I got about an hour and 15 minutes over to Midland, so let's get there. Oh man, I can't believe it. It just keeps getting hotter. It's 106. I'm coming up on the oil fields now. I think a lot of them have these big burn-off stacks here. It's pretty interesting to watch. But nothing but these oil fields out here. And it's funny because once you get into Midland, you're kind of expecting just this, like, you know, small little city that's maybe crappy. And instead, because there's all these oil executives out here, it's a beautiful city in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere, with beautiful big homes and everything else. And then, of course, you slip over to Odessa, and that's the working class city, which is still nice. I think Odessa's pretty nice. I don't think I'd want to live out here. It's pretty. It's cool to look at, like, if you come out here every now and then. But man, if I was just staring at shrubs, endless shrubs into the horizon, and oil refineries, well, they're not refineries, they're oil fields. They're pulling it out of the ground. Yeah, I probably wouldn't like it. Wouldn't want to live here. It's a really interesting place to go to. Yeah. Further I get towards Midland and Odessa, the hotter it gets, man. 108 degrees, and it's just all trucks. It's a pretty interesting place to drive. All right, I just dropped the rental car off in the parking lot. I'm gonna drop the keys at the airport here. Hi there. Bringing back one. All right, that's awesome. Email's fine. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a great one. All right, I'm in my hotel room, and apparently I booked myself at the West Texas Convention Center. So let's go check it out. Now, looks like I can get in over here. This place is big. Oh man, this reminds me of being in a like a mall from 1988. It's reminding me of being 6 years old. This has to be from that era. There's nobody here, so there must not be a convention. I got a whole place for the kids. Oh my god, my kids would love this. Let's see what's downstairs. Oh man, this place is straight out of the 80s. All right, that was fun checking out this interesting hotel stuck in the 80s. So I just sent the bill of sale off to the guy, and I'm going to go pick up the truck tomorrow morning. We're going to throw some front tires on it and take it back to San Antonio and go from there. Well, I'm probably going to also try and get some rest. Maybe get to bed a little early. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. All right, see you guys tomorrow. All right, I got it. I got the F350. I'll show you guys. I'll show it to you. I'm gonna stop. Most certainly gonna stop to go to the bathroom. I got about a 5+ hour drive home to San Antonio from Midland, but everything went good. Picked it up this morning. Got it washed up. Got some new tires on the front, and oh man, it's awesome. It drives so great. It's an old truck. It's a '99. In fact, it's got antique plates on it. And I'm about to do new truck stuff with it, but we're gonna get it all straightened out because these 7.3s were amazing. So I can't wait to put this thing to work. All right, catch up with you guys later. All right, well, I've done about 250 miles here, and I mean, the thing rides great. It really does. It's a mess in here. It's got to be cleaned up. And there's definitely some things I'm going to have to sort out. I smell a little bit of coolant. I just pulled over. I'm a little low on coolant. Nothing to worry about. It's not overheating or anything. But, you know, there's going to be a couple of things I need to sort out. But other than that, I'm so super excited about this. This is such a cool truck. I can't wait to get it home and start getting it cleaned up and start putting it to work. Oh man, there's a huge thunderstorm coming, so let me just show you. Got her home. Ooh, there's a lot of thunder coming. I gotta get those caps on there, and then there's a couple things. Got a little issue right there, and I think somebody might have forgotten how fat the rear end are on a dually, because a little scratch there. But got the fifth wheel, and ooh, it's getting windy out here. So this guy's home, and I'm looking forward to the next steps here, cleaning it up. Wow, man, it is sketchy out. It's a real weird light. I get the sense this storm's gonna rock our worlds here. It's not moving fast either, it's moving slow. A lot of lightning off in the distance. Real weird lighting. I don't think it's coming through on the camera here. The lighting's super weird.